All right, how we doing? When you don't necessarily have everything you need, but you got to make it work anyway. How we doing? I'm Josh Hartman. I'm just going to play a little bit of something for y'all. Hope you enjoy it. This is a cover. It's an original cover, though, because it is to a song that I wrote called Our Strength Is In You. If you've been struggling, if you've been feeling like you're at a down place in your life, understand that it gets better. Understand that it gets better in time. Sometimes you just got to wait for it to come back around. So, anyways, with no further ado, let's move forward with what we got. And got another surprise for us at the end of this day. All right, 2, 3, and oh, actually, no, we're gonna start with this. All right, so here's the secret. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I've already recorded this about 10 minutes ago. But part of the reason that I recorded this is that right now, the cord that goes to my mixer, I've only got one. So that cord goes into my pedal, and then my pedal goes into the speaker. But unfortunately, like I said, working with what we got, I've only got one. So what I'm gonna show you guys is what it sounds like after I did all the recording. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to waste your time. I'm sorry. I'll speed it up in the afterwards. However, I'm going to show you what we got right now. And then we're going to go from there. We're going to show you a cover of Our Strength Is In You. So it sounds like this. Yeah. Okay. Set the violin down. Hey, I'm a dad. You can hear some stuff in the background. Trying to make it work. Here we go. Those who wait on the Lord, their strength will be renewed. They will rise to the skies on wings like eagles. They will run and not weary, walk and not faint. For we know, yes we know, that our strength is... I'm staring vacant, facing River Jordan. Like I can't take the step of faith. It's like it's real important that I stay patient. Got me vacant, slow let me record this. When all my passes like these waves infested to the short end. What can be my destiny if God is for me? And what can hold me back if God is at the helm? I see the stones of all my storms that seem so giant then, but I can see the faithfulness of God. He's so much larger than. He brought me from the water and raised me under king and showed me how to walk though people talk, spoke through water spring. He showed me silence bound with patience through man's complaining so I can bring the life through wilderness so to the spring. Now I'm here with all these promises just happening. I waited all my life to come so pass over my frightened feet. If crowds behind me learn to trust and got my feet and lead me on to milking honey, you're so faithful, let me glide in peace. The Lord, their strength will be renewed. They will rise to the skies on wings like eagles. They will run and not weary, walk and not faint. For we know, yes we know, yes we know. Yeah, just a little bit of a sample. Part 2. They say that patience is a virtue. I done grown a lot because I seen ups and downs and I seen down a lot. I suffered much, I suffered with. I suffered pain from rocks that only add to hatred. Learn to wait and brush it off a lot. If hope's a virtue, I seen storms that seem to wait for knots that aim to grab the trust you have for God and breathe his trust in God. I seen the same in hands of man and heart we purchase stock. If not in God, we trust his circumstances. Even when it feels like you can't take, when life might break, feel like life can't change, when life might break. He's still good. You can't take that one swift break and think that statement covers all and speaks for all creation. You'll find me here with all these promises just happening. I waited all my life to come to pass upon my frightened feet. If crowds behind me learn to trust and got my faith and lead me on to milky honey, you're so faithful, let me glide in peace. The Lord, their strength will be renewed. They will rise to the skies on wings like eagles. They will run and not weary, walk and not faint. For we know, yes we know, yes we know that our strength is you're brought from me from the wilderness, then be led without my stomach. Though I feel the drought keep coming, bread is just a message. Glory's focal point is prove a point. We're gonna have to pause on that one. You brought me from the wilderness by spirit, can't be led without my stomach. Though I feel the drought keep coming, bread is just a message. Glory's focal point to prove a message. So if you are the only one to rock it, break a praise and break a fall to raise a setback meant for blessing, yes you are. Only one to rock it, break a fall and break a praise or raise a setback meant for blessing, yes you are. All right, we're gonna have to come back. Dang. All right. And if you are the only one to rock it, break a promise, raise a fall, to raise a setback, meant for blessing, yes you are. Only one to rock it, break a fall, to break a praise, to raise a fall, to raise a setback, meant for blessing. I'm gonna have to find those lyrics. Dang, I messed up, y'all. You know what's crazy though? I'm gonna keep this so y'all can see it, man. Not perfect. I'm not trying to be. I want to be great. I want to be excellent, but I'm not trying to be perfect. Poet, got that skill set, growing in it. Got this violin too though. So there we have it. With a couple of mistakes made in there too. I'm gonna have to go back over those lyrics, man. So for those that don't know, Our Strength Is in You is a song that I wrote while I was going through a pretty hard time, trying to make everything work, trying to do something new, trying to be obedient to what the Lord had called me to. If the Lord is calling you to do something, do it. Be obedient. Does not mean it's always going to be easy. Doesn't mean that you are not going to make mistakes. Now, for those of you that don't know, sometimes it's harder for me to remember things. Once it's in my muscle memory, it's locked in. Until it's in my muscle memory, it's easy for me to lose things. And so one of the things that I've wanted to work on for a long time is being able to memorize my rap lyrics, because it's harder to memorize my rap lyrics than it is for me to memorize the music. But anyways, the excuse is that I haven't done it for a while. The truth is it doesn't matter. There's always room to grow. So love you guys. If you would like to learn more how to play the violin, right? Maybe you've got some things that are holding you back. Maybe you've got some limiting beliefs that have kept you from doing the things that you are going to do because you're afraid. Let's choose faith, not fear, man. Let's choose to trust God. If he's telling us to do something, maybe you never played the violin before, but God is telling you to do it. Hit me up. Let's talk about growing in faith. Let's talk about finding ways for you to maximize and monetize your gift. And let's go from there. So I love you guys, really passionate about doing what we can to grow the kingdom, one day at a time, one person at a time, one family at a time. So if you're interested, get at me for performances. Let's talk. Yeah, we can go from there. I am Josh Harmon. You'll find me in a lot of different spaces, whether that's D2K Violins, Mission 1020 Music, Harmon Scores, Spark Media Marketing, all things that you'll see in the end, how it all correlates. But right now, we're focusing on the violin, getting you an opportunity to grow. So if you are a worship warrior, let's join up. Let's stand up. Let's be counted and do something significant to grow the kingdom. Love you guys. Love you guys. Always hope, faith, not fear. Family, bring back the remnant. Let's go.